We're here with head coach Bill Czech after being named Coach of the Year for the second time in your career here at Hope International. Coach, you also have a GSAC Player of the Year awarded to you in Liam Hunt. He makes his way onto the All-GSAC list in a big way with that recognition there. Also, you've got Donny Punter on that roster this season as well.
Right.
A lot of new faces on the roster this year, Coach, but you guys have come together and clinched the second GSAC title in the last 3 seasons. What does it mean for your team and for yourself for those accolades to be awarded to you this season, and how have you made it to this point in the year with the second title in 3 years?
Well, we just have a bunch of really good-hearted, tough guys that have bought in the system and worked really hard. We've been fortunate. We've caught a few breaks along the way, and you know, Liam has been just a tremendous leader. Josh Smith has really provided us with a lot of energy, enthusiasm, just love for the game that is infectious for everybody else. And we just have a lot of really good-hearted guys that are pulling for each other in every way. They all, you know, love each other on and off the court, and are very supportive. So I think that's really what pulled us through when things got tough, because every opponent in the conference was tough. They're all very well coached, and it was just every game was a grind. I mean, you look through February, and I think every game was close, and we had to really rely on just our trust in each other to get those games done. And you know, we were fortunate. We got a few breaks along the way, which is never bad.
Right.
We appreciate that. Yeah, thanks. I think the awards are awesome. Liam is very well deserved. Donny has been, you know, a past first point guard all year, setting guys up. He's I think he's the assist leader in the conference. And the award for the coach, you know, I'm really blessed to have just an amazing staff. And Coach Klassen is, I can't imagine anybody having a better assistant than him. He really is way more deserving of this award than I am. And then the other assistants have been tremendous too. Richie Miracle, Ed Matillo, Roy Green has been phenomenal for 8 years here, and then Jeff Clement is new to the staff, and so it's just, and my son Lewis has really helped us too with a lot of things in the practices, and you know, I can't thank those guys enough, and so I wish that would kind of be switched to a staff award, because I didn't really do a whole lot. I just kind of tried not to screw things up too bad.
I'm sure that's not the case, but we appreciate your humility, Coach. Congratulations as always, and best of luck going forward.
Appreciate it.
We're here with Royals forward center combo, Liam Hunt. Congratulations, Liam, on being named the new GSAC Player of the Year. You've helped your team to 17 top 25 rankings, 17 different categories where you guys are among the top 25 for rebounds or scoring defense, so on and so forth. You personally are 5th in the nation in defensive rebounds, 10th in total rebounds per game average, 11th in just total rebounds, raw numbers, 1st in the GSAC in both rebounding and rebounding per game average, and then you have 12 double-doubles, which is the best number in the GSAC, and 8th overall in the NAIA. So obviously you're having one heck of a junior season. Congratulations on your first overall All-GSAC nomination. It comes with the Player of the Year honor as well. What does it mean for you personally to be able to receive that accolade now in your 3rd season here at Hope International?
Well, as I said, you think about the players that came before with this award, you know, Dakari last year, Dakari Archer, and then Kenny Morgan, and then I remember Preston Wynn the last 3 years I've been here. It's just such an honor to be recognized with some of those great names. So the individual stats, they're great. They're great to be recognized, but you know, the ultimate goal for me is the team, and it's just so great for these guys to be recognized after all this hard work and all these categories. You know, I don't put a lot of that on me. I put a lot of that on how hard we've worked and how different and unique this team is this year. And I think to be recognized in so many of those categories is awesome. Player of the Year, that's a terrific goal. It's not my #1 goal, but it's great to get recognized. It's great to be along with all those great names that have gotten it before me.
Speaking of that team, you do have a teammate on the All-GSAC team in Donny Punter, who he's up there in assists nationally, and he also leads the conference. And you're coached this season by the new Coach of the Year, Bill Czech. What has it been like for you guys this year? So many new faces to come together under that Coach of the Year, Bill Czech, and just come together as a team and make the progress that you have, wrapping up that second GSAC title.
Oh, I want to start with Donny. I think Donny might be one of the best point guards I've ever played with. I think he's so controlling of the game, and sometimes him and Coach will butt heads because they both want to be in control. But Donny does a good job in making sure our team's steady. You know, I think a lot of people don't recognize we don't win a lot of games off talent. We win a lot of our games off just staying mentally tough, mentally balanced, and he really helps us do that. So the numbers speak for itself. His assists is incredible. The guy has, I think, over 150 assists. Correct me if I'm wrong. Still, I don't know the exact number, but that's the last time I checked.
Yeah, right at 150. Yes.
Unreal. And it's just he's such a terrific player to play with, and he's just a competitor, which is what we needed as a point guard who competes. And he's made it a lot easier for me to lead the team, and not me myself, but for everybody to just really work hard. He's been terrific. Coach is coach. He'll find the players and he'll find the pieces to put it together. He'll find the right guys. He'll find the guys that not necessarily the most talented, not necessarily going to score 30 every night. You know, he's going to find the guys that are toughest defensively, the ones that want to work hard, the ones that want to earn their prize. You know, and we've preached all year that we're the underdog. We've been out of the national rankings several times, I think, for several of the polls, and we kind of proved that we deserve to be in there by big wins, and especially against the GSAC, which in my opinion is definitely the best league in the nation. And beating some of those teams really helped us propel to that to the ranking whatever we got right now. And he's just a terrific coach, great guy, really cares about us, and I think the care that he has for us, the respect he has for us, while the same for him, has really helped us this year and helped him earn this great award of Coach of the Year. Congrats, Coach.
Congratulations on your individual and team accolades so far this season, Liam. Best of luck going forward on the rest of the year, obviously with the tournament and then the national tournament coming up shortly here in just a couple weeks. And we hope to chat with you again soon.
Thanks, Seth. Appreciate it, man.
We're here with Royals point guard Donny Punter. Donny, congratulations on being named All-GSAC here in your first season for Hope International. Donny, you have 150 assists, which is best in the GSAC and also 7th in all the NAIA. Congratulations on that. What kind of mentality have you had this season in terms of setting up your teammates or carrying more of a scoring load as the night goes by?
Thank you. I didn't even know I was that high in assists, but as a point guard, I go into the game wanting to set up my teammates and put everyone in the right position to score. I usually don't go into the games thinking I'm going to score the most points. It depends on how the game is going to determine what I need to do. But most of the time I like putting people in the right position and the right spots to help us as a unit be successful and get the win.
You came together with a bunch of new faces this year for Hope International, only a couple returners, either in a starting role or in a rotation role, now in a starting role this year. DeAndre, an example of that. What has it been like for you guys to come together so quickly and gel together as a unit and capture the regular season title here for Hope International?
I think it was easy for us as a team because outside of basketball, we actually hang out, whereas most teams don't hang out outside, like they just leave it on the court. And once they get outside of practice, they're done. But we hang out a lot outside of basketball. We joke a lot. Everybody's relaxed and laid back. And then Liam also helps it out a lot because as a returner from last year, he directed us in the right direction. I just follow his footsteps in certain situations and let the team play its course.
Coach Czech has, on and off the record, tabbed you and Liam as two of the team leaders that have helped carry your team so far to the results they've achieved thus far through the season. Coach Czech has been named Coach of the Year for the GSAC. What has it been like to play for a coach of his caliber, especially one now that has gotten his second Coach of the Year award from the conference?
I guess me and Liam are the leaders, but we still do it as a whole, team as one. And Coach Czech is a coach. It's up and down, up and down. He brings energy. Sometimes he yells, sometimes he doesn't. But as the year went along, we gained more trust in him as well as he gained more trust in us. And you can see him while we're playing defense, he's playing defense. So it also gives us, I guess, a motivation to want to play harder and play through controversy. Especially when we're away, it's only us. So the only thing we can look at is each other and him. And he motivates us a lot to keep playing hard and play through all situations, no matter what happens. Especially since the last game we played at William Jessup, we blew a lead with like a minute left, but he encouraged us throughout the whole time, even when we went to overtime. And some bad plays were happening, a lot of turnovers. He didn't yell, he was calm, kept us calm, and then we just played through it.
You, the point guard, obviously need to have a pretty good relationship with your head coach. What has that dynamic been for you as a point guard?
At the beginning, it was shaky because I wanted to do certain things and he wanted to do certain things. But as the season went along and we communicated more, it was easier to transition. So now, towards the middle of GSAC, I go over to him more during free throws, timeouts. We communicate more. It makes it easier. We come to an understanding of like what we need to do as a team. Whereas before, I was just trying to call everything from on the court. He was trying to call everything from off the court. So that's where we butted heads a little bit. But then the communication got better, and then we ended up winning.
Well, the results certainly speak for themselves so far this season. Congratulations on your All-GSAC recognition and all of the accolades that you've been able to help your teammates reach as well with some of those 150 dimes. And best of luck going forward as you get ready for the GSAC tournament and then a trip to Kansas City here in a couple weeks for the NAIA National Tournament.